Good morning everyone. I am Prasanna. I am from CSC first year department. Today I am discussing about data interpretation. Types of graphical formats to represent data. These are the constants I am discussing in this presentation. Those are firstly we know what is data interpretation. Data interpretation is the process of making sense of data that has been presented in a visual forms. Graphical information is used in two types: to supplement information given in a written text, to act as an alternate mode of presenting information, evaluating and analyzing your data in order to communicate it in a meaningful way with your selected audience. Kinds of data, that is nominal and ordinal. In nominal, these are two types: non-numerical, quantitative. In ordinal, also having two types: numerical, quantitative. This is graphical representation. Information can be represented graphically in many different ways: tables, line graphs, bar graphs, pie charts, flowcharts, pictograms. What is tables? Tables represent statistical data by placing them in rows and columns. They are one of the most common statistical visualizations techniques and are of two main types, namely simple and complex types. Advantages of tables: can contain large data sets, helpful in comparing two or more similar things. This is in examples of the data tables. What is line graphs? Line graphs display information as a series of points, usually connected by a straight line. Advantages of line graphs: great for visualizing trends and changes over time. It is simple to construct and read. This is an example of line graphs. What is bar graphs? Bar graphs interpret the relationship between two or more variables using rectangular bars. The graph contains the horizontal axis and the vertical axis y. Advantages of bar graphs: it helps to summarizing a large data. Estimations of key values can be made at a glance, can be easily understood. This is in x-axis, this is in y-axis in the bar graphs. What is pie charts? A pie chart is a circular graph used to represent the percentage of occurrence of a variable using sectors. The size of each sector depends on the frequency or percentage of the corresponding variables. Advantages of a pie chart: it is visually applying, best for comparing small data samples. This is in examples of the pie charts. What is flowcharts? A flowchart is a picture of the separate steps of a process in sequential order. It is a generic tool that can be adapted for a wide variety of purposes. When to use a flowcharts: to develop understanding of how a process is done, to study a process for improvement, to communicate to order how a process is done when better communication is needed between people involved with the same process, to document a process when planning a project. This is in examples of the flow chart. What is pictograms? Generally speaking, a pictograph or icon is a symbol and or pictures that represents a concept word or instructions. We see pictograph daily on signs and labels, often in public places. A pictograph, also known as a pictogram, depicts the frequency of data in the forms of pictures or symbols. This is in the examples of the pictograms. Thank you.